Alright, hello, welcome to my new video, and today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you how to use your old iPad. I've noticed a lot of old iPads that people seem to have is stuck on iOS 9.3.5, is it? Let me just check that actually. Yes, I'm actually checking that on the one I have, which is also stuck on that software. And it's very slow. It's an iPad mini first generation, so the home button and stuff. And the Wi-Fi speed is all fine. But when it comes to loading updates, well, it doesn't even update any apps, to be honest. And the only games I've successfully been able to play without any lagginess to a level is probably Clash of Clans. That actually works quite well. Extreme car racing, no, not racing. It's an extreme car simulator. Lots of people seem to have it. And Happy Wheels, actually. In fact, I don't even know I still had this iPad until like a month ago, actually. And I realized what the problem was. So yeah, firstly, what we're going to do is I'm going to teach you a really cool trick. Right, so everyone in my family, except for me, has an iPhone. So, and one of them, my sister's, is connected to my Apple ID. The same on this old iPad. This iPad doesn't download anything. But, luckily, the steps are right here, by the way. I'm highlighting them right now. But luckily, I found a way to do it. So, I'm going to show you that to start off. And you'll see why. So basically, on the newer device, my sister has an iPhone XR. So I went onto that and downloaded all the apps I wanted to download to upgrade my iPad a bit. And then I actually had a look at some newer apps, and I tried it, like some really new apps. But some don't work, so this method isn't perfect, but it's better than nothing. So let's get to it. Anyway, on the newer device, just go to your app store and download all the apps you need. Now go on your old iPad, the old 9.3.5 iOS iPad, and when you go onto the app store, there should be a section on like the bottom menu. There's featured, top charts, explore, purchased, and updates. You want to go into purchased. Right, okay, now to declutter this a bit, what you want to do is click not on this iPad. Right now you've just got all this apps, and at the very top you should see the newest apps the other devices on your account has downloaded, including the ones you just downloaded on the other phone. Some might not be available. I know I've tried Skype. I tried to add more video calling because for some reason FaceTime doesn't work on my old iPad. So I tried to get some video call apps. I got Google Duo with my method. Google Hangouts. Google Meet was really laggy. And Viber, which is actually a chatting app that I found a while ago. Well, I don't find it. Some old person found it. He told some people I know, he told me. And I didn't actually think I'd ever use it. Just have it for the fun of it. It's kind of like WhatsApp. But I can't find a WhatsApp tablet version. But I did manage to get Viber on this. So I downloaded it on my new device and put it onto it. And it's actually quite good. It's good quality, and a lot of my siblings are on it for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's just the place. Maybe it's popular from where I come from. Okay, so anyway, download all the apps from there, and that's how you do it. Okay, now let's go. Our first idea is actually, and right now I'm just going to give you a sneak peek on all my things, because I get bursts of OCD sometimes, and right now I'm getting one of the screen highlight. So the first one first idea, which is actually really great, is you can turn your old iPad into an e-reader. It's really, really easy, and all you have to do is download a few apps. Okay, so I've downloaded a few apps, and I've actually made a section called books because I like my device is tiny, you can say. Obviously you have the iBooks, which you can't delete if you tried on the iOS 9. And then I downloaded Amazon Kindle. So if you don't know, then you can get that on the App Store. Rakuten Kobo. Can't say that. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but I say Kobo. I'm just gonna call it Kobo Books, but that's actually a lot. And I actually, when some people told me to check some books out, I actually get the samples over here. And then RB Digital. You probably might know if you live near central Bedfordshire in England, where your libraries actually use it. So if your library uses something like this, then, well, they'll probably say in the front office, like the desk or whatever, the help desk, whatever. Right, let's get straight into our next idea now. We can reframe it into a full-time video conferencing station. Okay, so what you can do here, and I've got this hyperlinked because I don't know why, but I guess I can't be bothered to take it off. And I just do, but it's not going to be very useful to you guys. But obviously, most of you guys know about this: Skype, Hangouts, Google Duo. I've put some more down there. All you have to do is get a stand, stand for your tablet, or maybe if you have one of those folio cases, or one of those cases that has a stand, then even better. But you might want to be careful with one of those stands that pop out of your case, of one of those rug cases, because they seem to snap a lot. I have experience on my phone with that. Okay, and then just download lots of video content. So I thought and downloaded Skype, Google Duo, Zoom. I haven't actually tested Zoom to a level. I've logged in with my account, but I haven't tested it. So that's soon to try out. But Hangouts and Viber. Hangouts works well. To be honest, Viber is the only one I've actually tested properly. So there's that. And then this is one that I thought of as well. The iPad 9, iOS 9, I don't really like it. It's not my favorite keyboard. But this, on the other hand, I really like this. So basically, you download Gboard. I couldn't download it normally. So I used the method that I said earlier. And once you do that, once you download it, you can set it up. It's really easy to set up. And, well, you can customize it. So it's actually fun. Yeah, right now I have like a wallpaper put inside my keyboard that matches with my wallpaper on my iPad. Okay, so anyway, next one. We can make an alarm. There's lots of apps for this. I saw Relax Melodies. I'll be honest. I saw some of the I saw Relax Melodies online, and some of these apps, and I'll say when I saw it online. In fact, I saw it in lots of places, but I saw Relax Melodies somewhere, and it seems like a really good app. Obviously, downloading it at your own risk because it's third party. It's all of these apps here are on the App Store. I didn't try Relax Melodies because, well, the older your iOS is, the more open holes there are for security, which means hackers can come in, and I like my life normal. Also, if you're just going to stick with the normal iOS, if you're going to stick with the normal iOS 9 or clock app from Apple, that's fine. And if you should probably have the Apple Music app. you can just, if you have any music on from iTunes Music, you can actually select that as your ringtone for your alarms, which is quite cool. At the moment, because of home learning and stuff, because of lockdown, what I'm doing is using alarms, and I actually have one to wake up because teachers aren't always very early, but sometimes they're very, very early. It's not fun when you're late, especially when everyone else seems to be early. That or my clock's wrong. Okay, anyway, getting back to it, transforming it into a desk calendar. I'd use Google Calendar if I was you. Just put it onto landscape, put it on the stand, and done. Right, another one I saw but I didn't put on here, I saw it in lots of apps actually, is actually putting your iPad on a stand and then in the kitchen, or mounting it and then putting it in the kitchen. And that seems like a great idea to me, except I don't work in the kitchen, so I guess I didn't look at it too much. That's an idea for you. Just search ideas for using an old iPad, and you should probably get one because it seemed to be on every single one that I saw. The idea. Anyway, making it into a music player, easy. Just download Spotify, Amazon Music, or maybe just use the Apple Music that's already on there. Play the music, and maybe buy a speaker, a Bluetooth speaker. You don't have to. You can just still use the headphone jack, though as far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty sure most iPads have the headphone jack on the top. Yeah, mine does. So unless you're planning on putting your iPad upside down, which my OCD wouldn't like, I think I just use Bluetooth. I probably wouldn't spend too much money on it, seeing as that it's not exactly important to me. But if it's Bluetooth, I might just use one of the ones I have, which is what I've been doing for like a few days. Okay, making a slideshow, it's making a photo show frame thing. It's an electronic frame thing. I've seen lots of things do it, but I was actually kicking myself for not thinking of it myself when I saw it online, this idea online, which is just, yeah, it's just a bit obvious, but I guess you don't think of things like that automatically, unless you're looking at the adverts while thinking, hey, I want a photo frame, and also, hey, I want to use this iPad, which would be coincidence, but cool. Anyway, yeah, just make a slideshow. Turn on Do Not Disturb. I actually like my notifications popping up because I can see it that way, because that's what notifications are for. So that's why I didn't turn on Do Not Disturb, but it's up to you. Also, my iPad isn't 4G, so I can't get most calls anyway, unless they were on Google Duo and stuff. So go to display and brightness. I actually couldn't find it there, but the great thing is there's always the search place on the top of the settings. Just scroll down to your search settings, click search, and then search auto lock. And then make it never, which means it won't turn off unless you click it. Speaking of never turning off, yeah, I think my iPad did that. Right. Yeah, it will keep your screen on. It's yeah. And then guided access. It literally locks you on your app, and it's really great because you can put in a password. So say if I don't know, you're giving your tablet or iPad to a younger person, and you don't want them on your private accounts, just use guided access with a password, and then they'll be stuck on the app. Maybe, I don't know, if you're gonna let them play a game or something. So that's that. And then this one I haven't tried yet, but I'm actually really hoping to try. So if you really want something like Amazon Echo or Google Home, then you might want to try your old iPad or maybe even an old phone. Just maybe put it on speaker. If you're going to put it on speaker, might want to buy one that has a mic, because I've actually had the problem before where I when I was on a phone call, I was plugged in with one of those speakers that you just put your phone on and it connects straight away. But I didn't have a mic. I didn't know that, which was a waste of £40. But oh well, that's what August returns are for. Returns, whatever. All right, so there's that. But again, it won't have the far away technology that Amazon Echo and Google Home probably has, but it's better than nothing. And there's always the fun that it's DIY or your own creation in a way. Okay, and this is just the same thing, but there's lots of apps you can find on the App Store. I certainly like to keep on the originals, especially on my iPad, because as I said already, it's old software. It ain't gonna be safe, and I don't want to risk it. So yeah, the next idea is actually really useful so far to me. What I've been doing is using my iPad literally right in front of my laptop's touchpad, and I can type as my teacher moans on about whatever he's teaching. And I can just type in all the notes, and it's really useful because if you have something like the Apple Pencil or a stylus, and it's compatible with your tablet, maybe you can do all of these projects with a new iPad as well. So, yeah, obviously, except you don't need the method to do it. You can just search up the app, and it should work. And so, what you want to do is just write stuff. I can't put it simpler than that. Just put your notes. So, if I've actually seen some styluses. I actually bought one a year ago, actually. Wacom Bamboo. I can't say it. Forgive me if I said it wrong. I'll just type it in. Yeah, here. Yeah, I bought a stylus called that, and it was like $7.99. It was well worth it. I'll say that. It was well worth it. Until, actually, a few weeks ago, where my chip decided that I couldn't handle more, even though I used it twice a month for less than an hour. So, yeah. But I don't think that's chip's fault, because I'm pretty sure that my chip just ripped off because of accidents. Let's just leave it there. Alright. So anyway, getting back to the problem. This is really useful, and yeah. I actually tried out Pages, Word, Microsoft Word, and Google Docs. I already have the Microsoft 365. Alright, carrying on. Something wrong with my mic. I think I clicked the wrong button. But anyway, Pages, Word, Google Docs. I tried all of them, and I actually really like Pages. Mainly because Google Docs kept on telling me to update. And Word, let's just say it wasn't fast. So I really wouldn't recommend Word, I'll be honest. So in fact, I'll just change that right now. Pages and Google Docs. Google Docs is really great because some schools, I know mine does, mine especially, I know. Some schools don't, but some schools use Google, stuff like Gmail, Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Classroom. Some schools use that, including my school, and the teachers try to keep everything on Google Docs. So, which is why I'm actually keeping the Google Docs app. Just so if I wrote something on my laptop, or I want to move something from my laptop and use on Pages, then it's actually a really easy process. Just select, hold on the thing, select all, copy, and then paste it into Pages. Once you're done, select all, copy, and put it back in the Google Docs. Or if you want it, you can just share it as a PDF, which is actually really useful. So yeah, those are my tips and my advice on what to do with your old iPad. Of course, you can always recycle it. If you're angry at someone and you're thinking of ways, I suggest not smashing it with a hammer, but try with this. There is one more I want to say, which is really special, and you can do this with an old phone. I actually did this with my old iPhone 7 Plus until it fell and then smashed a lot of things. So I was doing this on my iPad, but I just can't be bothered. I use it for too many things. So yeah, if you're gonna do these, I actually recommend doing a few. Try doing all, but some things just won't work altogether. But there you go. There is one more, and that's security camera. When I used this on my iPhone 7 Plus, I used an app called Alfred Camera, which is really good, if you ask me, and it's free, so totally worth it. I've got to say. Yeah, that's alarms, everything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I feel like it has everything I need. So I'm happy with that. So I recommend Alfred Camera. That's what I used. So yeah, if you want to try that out, go for it. Okay, so that's my list today. If you have any more suggestions, post it on the comments down below. I would have shown you the iPad tutorial on my iPad, but I couldn't find a screen recorder. And when I could, it all looked a bit sus, so yeah, I'm not going for it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and this helped somehow. Don't forget to like, comment below on what my next video should be, and also more ideas for this. If this goes well with lots of views, then I might make another one of these. So stay tuned for that by hitting the bell button. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.